Worry not that no one knows you, seek to be worth knowing. I slept and dreamt life is beauty, I woke and found life is duty. Think of tomorrow, the past can't be mended. Respect yourself and others will respect you. The gentleman would be ashamed should his deeds not match his words. Fine words and an insinuating appearance are seldom associated with true virtue. The essence of knowledge is having it to use it. By nature, men are nearly alike, by practice, they get to be wide apart. Imagination is more important than knowledge. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon and star. Study the past if you would define the future. Never contract friendship with a man that is not better than thyself. Learning without thought is labor lost, thought without learning is perilous. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. Those who cannot forgive others break the bridge over which they themselves must pass. We have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. Learn as if you were not reaching your goal, and as though you were scared of missing it. The superior man thinks always of virtue, the common man thinks of comfort. Those who know the truth are not equal to those who love it. To be wrong does nothing, unless you continue to remember it. The superior man is distressed by the limitations of his ability. He is not distressed by the fact that men do not recognize the ability that he has. He who acts with a constant view to his own advantage will be much murmured against. Virtuous people often revenge themselves for the constraints to which they submit by the boredom which they inspire. To see what is right and not to do it is want of courage or of principle. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Act with kindness but do not expect gratitude. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. Education breeds confidence. Confidence breeds hope. Hope breeds peace. To go beyond is as wrong as to fall short. When we see persons of worth, we should think of equaling them. When we see persons of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. They must often change who would remain constant in happiness and wisdom. Be strict with yourself but least reproachful of others, and complaint is kept afar. When anger rises, think of the consequences. If you think in terms of a year, plant a seed. If in terms of 10 years, plant trees. And if in terms of 100 years, teach the people. If you look into your own heart and you find nothing wrong there, what is there to worry about? What is there to fear? Roads were made for journeys, not destinations. I want you to be everything that's you, deep at the center of your being. To know what you know and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. The expectations of life depend upon diligence. The mechanic that would perfect his work must first sharpen his tools. If we don't know life, how can we know death? When you have faults, do not fear to abandon them. The object of the superior man is truth. Virtue is not left to stand alone. He who practices it will have neighbors. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. We should feel sorrow, but not sink under its oppression. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. Forget injuries, never forget kindnesses. Wisdom, compassion, and courage are the three universally recognized moral qualities of men. A person who chases two rabbits catches neither. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Study the past, if you would divine the future. One joy dispels 100 cares.